Captain America in 2025. This is Anthony Mackie. He is doing a talk about Captain America. And he said, and I quote, "To me, Captain America represents a lot of things, and America isn't one of them." A lot to unpack here. Is that a stupid thing to say? Yeah, that's pretty fucking stupid. Bro had to wait 2 weeks. 2 more weeks. The Captain America movie comes out in 2 weeks. Why do Disney actors always do this? They always say something stupid in front of everybody that makes everyone pissed off and not want to watch their stupid fucking movie. What? 2 weeks? 2 weeks, Anthony Mackie. Oh my God, you were so close. The movie was almost out and you didn't say anything. 2 weeks. With that said, before we watch this, because there's some context and we're gonna go over that. Do I think that he was saying a jab to America, like he's mad at America and Captain America doesn't represent America anymore? Because that's what it sounds like. Deep down in his bones, with what he was trying to say, I personally believe that he probably didn't. Right? That's what I think. But we're going to watch this and we're going to look at it together. Maybe I changed my mind, but just from the first time I watched it, I'm thinking I think this guy just made a serious poor choice in words. That's what I think. He's meant to say something else and it came out sounding anti-American. And as a righty, I'm willing to listen to this and give it a shot. It always pisses me off when we automatically go war mode and we don't try and figure out everything that was said. So let's look at, there's a lot more to this clip than just the one quote. Let's hear the guy out and see what he said.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
Ooh, that's bad.
It's about
that's not good. Okay.
A man who keeps his word, who has honor, dignity, and integrity. Someone who is trustworthy and dependable. It's kind of, this is kind of like an aspect of a dream coming true. When I was a kid, all of us as actors, I believe, want to get back to that day before someone told you no. When you look out your door and you see a 5-year-old kid with a stick and he's slaying dragons to save the princess in the tower, that kid really believes there are dragons out there. That stick is really a sword and he's really trying to save that princess. And then one day somebody told him, no, there are no dragons, that's not a sword, and that princess is not there. And all of his little dreams were dashed. So, as an actor, I feel like our job is to get back to the day where we see that dragon and we slay that dragon to save that princess. And that's kind of what this movie was for me.
So I'm confused, right? So let's watch the beginning and what he says. Let's listen to the tone of his voice and everything.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things. And I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
That does not sound good. I'm trying my hardest to give this guy the benefit of the fucking doubt. And I if you guys watch my streams, you watch my videos, you know that I try to be so fair, right? I'm having a hard time being fair here because I think that there is probably animosity with America in what he just said. I think it sounds like there is animosity there. That's what I think I'm hearing that. I'll listen to it again. I swear I'm hearing animosity, and he doesn't want Captain America to be about America. He wants it to be about a personal story. I get that. It's like all the things that he says he wants Captain America to be about all sound like good things to me. I like what he said. And then he weirdly transitioned to talking about being an actor. I don't know. He wasn't being very staying on point. He started kind of going on a tangent. It sounds like, but maybe he realized, oh shit, I just said the stupidest thing ever and tried to fucking get away from that subject. Maybe he did that. Let's hear it again.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations.
See, it doesn't sound good with the tone of voice and all that kind of stuff. What we have to try and figure out is there an animosity to America in the message he's saying or not? Because that's what everyone cares about. they care about if he means something like America is not good. America is not good for Captain America. You know, like Captain America would never represent America. Like, what is that the type of message that he's saying, or is he trying to say it's not just like the other way that I'm thinking about this? And I'm trying hard to give him the benefit of the doubt. Instead of like saying America and an animosity thing, he's just saying, yeah, America's in the name. It's not just about America and that's it. It's about a human and their growth and things like that. You know, like a new follower. That's likely that's what he means. You guys hearing me on that? Like he could mean it that way. Let's listen to it one more time. When I listen to it and I think about what it could possibly mean on this hand and on this hand, both of them sound like it could be true. Like that's what he meant. He did have something to say in response to this drama. We will look at it in a sec. I just want to hear him one more time.
For me, Captain America represents a lot of different things, and I don't think the term, America should be one of those representations. Like,
honestly, as a righty, I think it could go either way. Okay, it could go either way. It could be a statement with animosity against America, or it can just be like saying, hey, just because the word America is in the name doesn't mean like the character Captain America is only about America. It's about a person and their growth. It could go either way. And he does follow up with talking about personal growth of that character, and the things that they're about and stuff. And I am willing to consider that. I also do think that when things like this happen, and this is a big problem with the right, as a righty, I'm going to say this is a big problem with our fucking side. It doesn't help. It makes things worse. Anytime something like this happens, everyone just goes, the South Park episode when everyone's going, rabble, 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 rabble. Sometimes that we fucking do that. And like all of us get caught up in it. And we're like, rabble, and we're getting mad at dumb shit. Okay. And sometimes I think that a lot of us are purposely misunderstanding something. So we can rabble, like, because the rabble is more important than being right. And I think that shit needs to stop. That may be happening here. I don't know. I want to see what Anthony Mackie had to say in response. Here we go. This is from Screen Rant. We'll see if it's any good. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here's his response. Looks like it's a Instagram story or whatever those are called. Let me be clear about this. I'm a proud American, and taking on the shield of a hero like Cap is the honor of a lifetime. I have the utmost respect for those who serve and have served our country. Cap has universal characteristics that people all over the world can relate to. The response is short and to the point. It gives me the vibe. Like, so here's what I'm imagining, right? I'm imagining Anthony Mackie hearing about this, and he's like, oh my God, this is me. Like, I'm going to think about it from the perspective of him, and he didn't mean anything, right? And I'll try to think about it from both perspectives, where he did intend something and he didn't intend something. Let's start with he didn't intend something. So let's think about it from that perspective. Anthony Mackie, maybe he hears about this news and then he's like, oh my God, this is so annoying. That's not what I meant. And he's like, this is so stupid. I don't want to deal with it. So I'm going to give a short and to the point response because that's how little I care about this. It's so dumb, right? So he's thinking that, and he puts that out right here. Now, on the other hand, let's say that he did have intentions, and now he's like, he might be wanting to double down, but also not double down at the same time. This message sounds like it would fit that type of angle too. So even now with this message, it could go either way. I still can't necessarily tell if he had ill intentions, or not ill intentions, but he meant to just to say America is like, there's animosity in the way he was speaking about it. I think that even if it was innocent, this response is foolish, because if it is truly innocent, you need to come out and really let everyone know. If you don't say anything, you keep it really simple, everyone's going to start forming their own conclusions, and you're not even sitting there defending yourself whatsoever. You literally it's annoying, and you have to deal with it. So either way, I think it's a poor response, because it is basically not really addressing it that well, and people are going to draw their own conclusions. And now he's going to be the anti-America guy wearing the American flag as a costume in a movie that from a company that's already super controversial, and with a lot of their DEI and stuff they've been doing with Star Wars, right? Like, it's super controversial already. So now, The movie comes out in 2 weeks. It's a big, giant, expensive mistake from Anthony Mackie. All he had to do was shut the hell up. All he had to do is not say anything for 2 more weeks. That's it. Now, I will say, has anyone heard about this new Captain America movie? Like, I have not really seen a whole lot of aggressive marketing about it. Just saying, maybe they don't think that it's going to do very well. Maybe they already thought that. Maybe it sucks. Red Hulk sounds cool. I like Harrison Ford, but I don't know.